What's the reasoning behind getting the ult orb into Jonah P's hand?
Letting Baby Bay, the 30-year-old rookie, get an ace on your team? I know Furia have had a bad year, but that might be the most embarrassing thing that's happened to them so far. Hello everybody and welcome to Clips of the Week. This is a brand new show that I am launching, where we are going to highlight the best and worst plays that happened throughout the VCT over the past week. So that Baby Bay ace was one of the strongest clips in the Americas this weekend. Really happy to see Baby Bay get that ace and look honestly pretty good on stage. So while I was joking that he was a 30-year-old rookie, he is a pretty good player and he hasn't been bad for G2, so it's nice to see him get a little bit of flair. But moving on to our second clip, staying in the Americas, we will be doing other regions later on in the video, but we're going to be looking at a few clips from the Crew versus Leviathan game, starting with a clip from Sato getting a very impressive 4K, almost getting that ace, but getting it stolen by the other Leviathan newcomer.
Hades Fury also for Mazzino. And Lev have been very strong on this part of the map. It's been really difficult to get past them. Sato!
Sato has looked great all stage 2, looking like one of the best roster moves in between stage 1 and stage 2, and clips like this are exactly why. While he did get that ace stolen, it's not like he hasn't got an ace before. But while Crew would end up losing this match overall, Shy would keep them in it on bind with this insane 1v4.
Yet again, Mazzino pops his hand up, and there it is, whack-a-mole for Tex. Blows him out of the server, and it had to be on Shy. This would have to be miraculous. It's King on the corner. Some history here, to say the least. Shy gets the plant, but down to 43. King waiting patiently. And his gambit does it! Beautiful piece of Shy!
This is just an amazing clip. Not only is he left alone and holds down that entire site, he plans with 1 second left, he does the wide swing and times it perfectly. Just an immaculate play from Shy there. They did lose that game, but Shy was looking pretty good. And then we move on to Energy versus MIBR. Now this was a 2-0 victory for Energy, but they were two pretty close maps. MIBR did fight pretty hard, but unfortunately I don't have any clips to show from them. There wasn't anything too flashy that they did. However, their opponent in Energy did have some really good clips, mainly from Mada. We have 3 clips from Mada to showcase here, one of them being an ace. He had 3 aces, so we could have just shown all the aces, but there are some other clips I don't want to show, and I don't want to show too much of one player. But anyways, here's one of his aces.
Rock out of the game. Mada at least able to find some success. It's Verno dealt with, but the numbers still favor MIBR until now, baby! Showstopper, and he holds his nerve, sees the clone, doesn't fire it off. 4 for Mada in the round to save the game. Artisan can't get in. Gate crash, no good. It's for Mada.
Artsy, cool play in that 2v2, by the way. Here's an ace to keep this game going. Oh my god, that even began with him.
That one being in overtime, so being probably the most crucial ace that he got during that entire game. But then on bind, Mada had a very smart play showing off his game sense, his game intelligence, stopping Cortesia from being able to plant the bomb with a very impressive blast pack.
Hanging down, but he knows this is where he needs to be. This would be his moment. And now it's on Mada. Disrespect it! There's no time! Unreal! Mada saves the day again!
This is such a smart play. I don't think he knew exactly where Cortesia was, but he knew the general area of where he was planting. He stopped the plant from happening, then you don't even need to get the kills because there's no time for Cortesia to restart the plant. Just an amazing play from Mada, who had a very, very good game against MIBR. But that's not it, because moving to the last clip from him that we have to show, we have him getting a 2K, but a very, very impressive one at that.
Luca, can Mada find the timing? Can he clutch up again for Energy?
Headshot down, 2 versus 2. Player inside the site. They know that from Mada, and the showstopper couldn't be released.
This one is just another immaculate play. He barely sees the head of the first player, but he still gets it. He throws his grenade, the grenade doesn't do anything, but he still gets the wall bane, and then he gets his ultimate, but he does die. But him doing all that basically secured the game for Energy. Moving on, we have a bit of an unfortunate clip here. We're not just showing the best plays, we're showing some of the worst ones. And this one from Oxy, while he did well in this one, his opponent, 2Game, did not.
Oxy's gonna get another shot at the op here. Drops an aid to dissuade the flood out from Hookah.
What?
Spike down B.
The wall goes up. The spit is on the ground, but no, they didn't even get hit by the spit.
It was the wall.
적군이 한 명 남았습니다.
That's awesome.
His facial reaction.
This clip is a pretty evident example of how 2-game season has kind of gone this year. Just mistake after mistake and some embarrassing plays along the way. And this one's really bad. They just end up pushing that wall without any vision or anything going on with them. They know Oxy's there, but they know he's pushed back. But they still decide to push the wall when there's a grenade there, and it just kills them all. So I don't really know what happened there. Don't know what was going through 2Game's mind, but Oxy sure liked it, and so did EMEA. So that's all the clips that we have to showcase from the Americas. I'm sure there's plenty more that I could have shown, but we have to move on to other regions eventually. And this one is, I think, a pretty good one to start off with in the EMEA region. We have Navi Alexic reminding everybody to check your corners.
This area, this is worrying.
I have this
So really
one.
nice seeing Static only one Prowler left. If he doesn't clear this close right corner, which hasn't been pushed up on by Navi, they've played passive every round, but they've had the Viper there. This could be a massive downfall. I think they're looking to Prowler deep into elbow. It leaves the space open, and yes, they've given him the chance. Alexic on the board, and then some with a huge 4K and a big misread by KC.
Such a smart play here from Alexic. He waits until he can see more players than just the first one, and he ends up getting a 4K off of it. Probably could have gotten an ace, but gets that stolen from him, but still an amazing play. Next up, also in that Navi game, we had Ruxit with just a beautiful 4K here.
When it came to some of those early fights, he's gone for one again. It's Martin dropped, and he's not stopping there. Ruxik wants more. It's 3. It's 4. And the last man standing so low. They've stolen the ace. Dirty play by Angel in the end, but hell, you'll take the round win at this stage.
And he probably could have gotten an ace, but of course that gets stolen too. There were a lot of aces this week, but also a lot of stolen aces. Next up, we have Trex on that insane 13-1 victory of Team Liquid over Fnatic on Ascent. While Fnatic clearly were not playing very well, when you had Trex performing like this, then it is kind of hard to win.
Damage, but now he's left isolated, low, with everything still to do. The first one will, however, go his way, but Boaster's trying to stick it. It's risky, and the steps are baiting him off. He's based him off completely. Playing the mind games, just looking for those final shots. Trex is a master of manipulation. What a clutch for Trex!
This is just a phenomenal play. Honestly, I think Boaster misplays this one as well. Obviously, he thought that Trex was pushing him when he was in the smoke. He heard his footsteps. But if he just holds on to the bomb, then he probably wins the round. But that isn't how it went for him, unfortunately. Trex with some insane mind games on this one. Super patient, not overplaying his hand. Really good play from the newest edition of Team Liquid. Moving on in that Team Heretics versus Foot game, while Team Heretics would win that one, it's not like Foot were playing bad every round, especially when you have this round from Zeus.
Stingers and a Sheriff.
The G2 bite. I mean, for me, this is where you want to see that slow default.
Oh my god, look at it! Popsy as well!
They've got them all!
Definitely one of the fastest aces we've ever seen in the VCT. I'm not sure what the fastest ace has ever been. If you know in the comments, please let me know, but I haven't seen that stat anywhere. But either way, this is just a great play from Zeus. Unfortunately, his team would lose that one, but hey, you get a nice flip from it. Next up, we have another pretty unfortunate play in this one. We have Koi's Filu getting some whiffs here, eventually gets the kill, but dies anyway.
Right though.
30 seconds.
Look at the position that's currently
Oh!
This is... He got the kill in the end. The job got done.
This is just one where you just feel frustrated afterwards. I think we've all been in this position once or twice. You have the shot, you end up missing those first initial ones. He does eventually get that kill, but still dies, so it doesn't really amount to much. Now we're moving on to the Pacific region. There were some really good clips from this region this week, starting with yet another ace from DRX's Hyman.
Back attention on this angle, but it still does just have a Sheriff to try to hold this, but Youngman arrives up and over the top here, and he is just going to be massacring them as he drops down, finds the 4K. He's on for an ace. If they can just go ahead and re-identify Yeoman's position, tucked in. The drop down, the spot. Oh my god, the headshot is so damn snappy.
Really solid play from the DRX duelist player here. He plays this one perfectly, repositioning in the right way, and just ends up getting that ace. Took a while to get that last kill, but still a great play. Next up, in one of the biggest upsets that we had over the weekend in the Pacific region, with Nonchim taking down Genji 2-0. This final round on Ascent map 2 to secure the game, RB with a great play.
Line one, Francis now gone. RB and Persia to try to get this over the line and make this map come to a conclusion. And Munchkin does have a null command. As RP, he's going to try to play this patiently. They know exactly where the one's at. Swings in, and RP has absolutely crushed them. and Munchkin shall fall!
This is just a great clip. He practices that trigger discipline in a very efficient way, ends up finding that first player, gets the second one as well, and they win the game in overtime. Next up, we have Primi catching PRX looking the wrong way.
Suddenly it's a 2v1 with Primi on the other side. Potentially worrisome situation here as he still has a full kit, the wall available as well. Oh, a timing spot. Jing, he's facing away. Primi, he's playing it quiet. Finds the first and he gets them both! You cannot give this guy those opportunities!
Absolutely love the complete 180 from Primi here to get that second kill. This is just PRX really not looking where they're supposed to, but Primi taking advantage of that in a big way. Next up, going to some clips from Zeta Division, a team that actually was able to put together some wins at the end of their stage. We have 1010 with some nice movement to get a 4K.
Hey, he's gonna turn on a dime, but instead he's trying to fight forward with a showstopper. Does manage to find it, DOS9. Eliminated, but now the approach from behind is Blast Pack going to be sent 10-10, able to go ahead and reset the aim, finds himself a second, a fourth, and Temp gets NC Slasher.
Not really much to say about this one either. It's just a really solid play. He moves perfectly and ends up getting all those 4 kills to secure that round. But an even better play from Zeta Division is this 1v3 from XDL.
Damage has been found, clues, dead, XDL with no real time to try to make a go of it. But he has it! What an unbelievable Red Bull clutch!
This is just an insane clutch against Boom to secure this game. Just like Achilles said in the caster's booth, that was just an insane clutch. Really good play from XDL and kind of a bad play from Boom grouping up together like that when they didn't really need to. So that is all the clips that I have to show for this video. I did grab a couple from China, but there wasn't too many super high clips and I didn't want to keep this video too long. I do want to include China clips in the future, just didn't really find anything that really stuck out and wanted to showcase these ones instead, but that'll be a thing in the future. But anyways, if you like this video, please click like and subscribe to the channel. This is a brand new show that I'm launching. I'm gonna try to do it weekly. I'm gonna see how this one does. And I hope you enjoyed watching all the clips and sticking around with me, and I hope that you show up for the next one. Anyways, let me know anything that you guys think in the comment section down below about any of these clips. Please click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.